Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Iverson with the bucket.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
So the East able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Kobe. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Kobe knows exactly what he's doing. Clever, crafty. He's able to disrupt the defense and get what he wants.
Back to Iverson. Up and in on the layup. Iverson's got his second basket.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now, here's Nash. Here's Duncan. Granger with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Iverson. Over Nash. The East All-Stars tack on two more.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. Stolen by Weber. Here's Kobe. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Here's McGrady. Following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Here's O'Neal. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Nash kicks to Weber. The pass to Bryant. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here is McGrady. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, good work defensively by Bryant. Weber kicks to Duncan. Pass to Nash. Shaq is screen on Iverson. To the inside. Stolen by Bosch. Unloads from 13. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Boy, a guy like Iverson can really wear out a defense. He's just so quick and can pull off in seconds and get by you in seconds. He just makes it hard to deal with.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Nash, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Chris Bosh.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league, more like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
And so Nash nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Iverson. Duncan grabs the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Bryant. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist from Kobe.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
Here's Iverson. 8 points for him. The rebound by Chris Webber. And so Bryant will bring it up for the West. Trailing by 2. Nash dishes to O'Neal. Misses from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. Popped up there for O'Neal. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You've got to keep a body on O'Neal. I know it's easier said than done. Or, if you don't, he's going to eat you alive on the lob.
Iverson against Nash. Iverson passes to McGrady. Inside, Bosh. It's blocked by Shaq. McGrady against Kobe. The fadeaway. Here's Duncan. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
Tim Duncan dominating with that throwdown. Way to go, big fella.
And the East has possession. Passes it to McGrady. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
Yeah, that kind of D, pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft.
Now, here's Nash. Into the lane, O'Neal. Bosh with some nice D. Iverson against Nash. Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got 10 points.
One of the better scorers on the floor. Tough to defend him well without some contact, and AI fights through it this time.
Here's Duncan. Webber kicks to Duncan. Shaq with a screen on Iverson. Nash the pass to O'Neal. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
How about the denial from Webber? Boy, I love when he's active on the defensive end like that.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 10.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Here's Nash to the wing right side. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant over Red. Here's Shaq. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
The West All-Stars have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. O'Neal hits them both. Here's Iverson. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Walls is checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Nowitzki's checked in. Marion against Red. Bosh with it. He has yet to score. Chris Webber comes up with the rebound.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Nash the pass to Nowitzki. That gives them the lead. And the West leads by 2.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
Arenas kicks to Red. Now here's Bosch. Clock at 6. Arenas passes to Red. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the West. Fades. Again, the West All-Stars.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
The East trail by 4. Outside Bosch. Red against Marion. Bosch a screen on Marion. And another miss by the East. Nash kicks to Kobe. Nowitzki sets a screen for Kobe. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Chris Bosch with the rebound. It's right outside. The rebound by Chris Webber. Webber's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nash dishes to Bryant. Nash outside. Webber with a screen on Arenas. Nash the pass to Webber. And Webber throws it down.
And Webber just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball.
Timeout.
6-point game. And the East All-Stars call time here. Some changes here for the East. O'Neal comes in for Bosch. And it's Carter in for Iverson. Carter kicks to Wallace. Nash against Arenas. Carter inside the 3-point line. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The West leading by 6. Here's Bryant. He dishes it to Nash. Here's Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nowitzki's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Again and again, rinse and repeat. Nash continues to find the open man.
Good ball movement here by the East. Pass to O'Neal. Carter outside. Here's Red. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. They put up quite a few unanswered points.
Yeah, and you know, clearly they have hit on something that is working for this team.
Now here's Kobe. He has 6. Nowitzki sets a screen for Kobe. Nowitzki, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's a 10-point West All-Star lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's O'Neal. Poked away. Fires at the elbow. The shot's good from Carter.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Nash against Arenas. Nash kicks to Bryant. Weber with a screen on Carter. Fades and shoots. Almost, but it rolls out. The East trail by 8. And here is Red. No scoring in this one. Feeds it to O'Neal. And there it is for him.
Nice dish from Red that time. The sweet shooting lefty, showing you he's got more than just shooting in his package.
O'Neal's checked in for the West. Davis comes in for Steve Nash. O'Neal with the steal. Arenas passes to Red. O'Neal a screen on Marion. Knocks it loose. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Nowitzki sets a screen for Davis from 18 feet away. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Davis. That's now 8 points for Dirk Nowitzki. And a wide open look for Arenas. And another miss by the East. Outside, Kobe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's exactly why Kobe is unstoppable. Even the aggressive defense cannot hold him back.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting one. Substitution on the court.
There's the three. No good on that one. And so it's the West All-Stars. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And it's Carter missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the West All-Stars. Here's Kobe. It's rebounded by O'Neal. The East trail by 11. Carter on the wing. Lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
The defense has to crowd Carter. Even as the pass is coming his way, you can't let him have any space.
O'Neal sets the screen for Davis. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. O'Neal a screen on O'Neal. And Nowitzki, wide open, he fires, bangs home the trifecta. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 12 now for the West All-Stars. Arenas passes to O'Neal. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Danny Granger is checked in for Vince Carter. And West also making a switch. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Davis against Arenas. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. The West leading by 12. Shaq is screen on Arenas. Davis drives in. It's taken away by Wallace. And now here comes Red leading the break. Good, nice job down low. Red's got his first points of the game.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. Duncan with the screen for Davis. Shoots over O'Neal. Marion against Granger. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant over Wallace. Here's Shaq, and Shaq with the slam.
You know, even when you try to box out Shaq, he's still capable of grabbing the board. He's really just a hard, difficult matchup.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. There's the pass to Red. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Davis, the pass to Marion. Duncan with the screen on Granger. The wide open look here for Marion. Again, the West All-Stars.
And in the mid-range, Marion can be a problem. He'll find a shot he likes in that area.
Red against Bryant. Red misses. The West leading by 12. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. Walker's checked in for the East. Carter comes in for Michael Red. Terry's checked in for the West. Carter outside. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Vince Carter picks one up.
And you can see the respect that the defense has for Davis's jumper. They just got a little too aggressive on that contest.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Something else I like, their post play. Getting that ball inside, I love that.
Now here is Carter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. And the East All-Stars making a change here. McGrady's checked in. And West also making a switch. Bryant's checked in. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And the shot goes down.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Davis. The West again cannot hit. The East trail by 11. Outside, Arenas. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Now here's Arenas. Still scoreless. Granger inside the line. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The West leading by 11. Screen by O'Neal. Terry dishes to O'Neal. Count the basket. And it's 13 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
Arenas passes to McGrady. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Marion. Charity strike shot. Again, the West All-Stars.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. He's guarded by Davis. McGrady kicks to Walker. O'Neal sets the screen for Walker. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's stolen by McGrady. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. 18 feet out. That misses off the backboard. The West leading by 13. Now Terry. Nothing on the board. Outside for Davis for the three. It's hauled in by the East. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's McGrady. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got 8 rebounds in this game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
A powerful point guard. Baron Davis, 6'3", over 200 pounds. He can just bully smaller guards. But Baron also way too quick for larger guards.
Allen Iverson is checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Nash is checked in. The East trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That's tipped. Marion with the steal. Pushing it up. And the dunk by Duncan.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Iverson outside. Over O'Neal. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Nash outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Nash has got 5 points so far.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Here's Arenas. Still yet to score. Now a timeout called by the East. One guy has been getting it done is Shaquille O'Neal.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Ben Wallace, he's checked in for O'Neal. Iverson against O'Neal, and Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time.
Tim Duncan.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And here's Walker outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Walker's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
Davis finds Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The East trail by 19. Outside, Walker. Here's the floater. Rebounded by Marion.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Nash. He has 5. Here's Shaq. Another shot. It's hauled in by the East. Outside, Arenas. Iverson outside. They set the pick from past the arc. And another 3 from the East.
Deadly shooter from everywhere. Iverson makes that one with a hand in his face.
Nash dishes to Marion. He feeds it to O'Neal. Outside for Davis. Jacks up a 3. That one misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Iverson. Takes it inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the speed of Iverson is so difficult to keep up with. When he's driving, you're sometimes forced to foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
Nowitzki's checked in for the West.
Well, I love the heart Iverson plays with. Really special how he competes and never gives in. He's nicknamed the answer because he takes pride in proving doubters wrong.
Now, here's Nash. 5 points in the game.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Here's Iverson. They set the screen. Oh, good with the triple. Shaq down low. He's covered by Arenas and taken away by Arenas. And here we go. Fast break. Ranger's got it. Great D that time from Davis. And it's Davis with the ball for the West. They lead by 17. To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. To the middle. Here's Wallace. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
O'Neal sets the screen for Nash. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. The West All-Stars pull it in. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nowitzki with the screen on Iverson. Davis kicks to Nowitzki. Outside for Davis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Davis has got 5.
Yes, he did. The floor awareness of Nowitzki, admirable. Does a stellar job working the ball over to the open man.
Granger outside. Nowitzki against Walker. Dishes it to Iverson. Walker surveying the floor. Over Nowitzki. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Nash against Arenas. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And the East with some changes. Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Wallace. Bosch comes in for Walker. And it's Carter in for Gilbert Arenas. Then for the West All-Stars, Weber, he's checked in for Nowitzki. And Terry's subbed in for Davis. Now here's Nash. He has 5. Down low, here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shaq against Iverson. There's the feed to O'Neal. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. He's got 8.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Now here's Nash. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Iverson with the ball. 14 points for him. Pass to Granger. Carter outside. O'Neal kicks to Carter. From outside, off the mark. The West leading by 18. Now here's Nash. To the middle. Tipped away. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Iverson. 1 second left. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. West All-Stars lead by 18. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
And it's good for two. McGrady's got 7.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Nash drives in, and it's sent back by Bosh. O'Neal passes to Iverson. Wasted no time on that one. 16 points for Iverson.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Nash after the made shot from Allen Iverson. And Shaq with the slam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Iverson. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. The second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
The East All-Stars shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And so Bosh nails both of them.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
O'Neal sets the screen for Nash. And Shaq with the slam.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
The East trail by 16. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. McGrady against Bryant. A shot by McGrady, no good. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Chris Bosh.
Tell you what, Bryant keeps relentless pressure on the defense by staying in attack mode, making them foul him.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Iverson. He's got 16. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
The East All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws good for Iverson. The West leading by 16. O'Neal sets the screen for Nash. The kick out to Bryant. Back to Nash. Five on the clock. Bryant outside. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 9th assist in the game now.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels, Kobe can flat out get it done.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Good on the shot. Iverson's got 20 points.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Here's Bryant. after the made shot from Allen Iverson.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. And so he makes both from the line. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The East trail by 19. Iverson passes to O'Neal. Shoots over Weber. Got a hand on it. Bryant looking around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Nash outside. Over Iverson. Weber dishes to Bryant. The West again cannot hit. And here is the East now, trailing by 19. Now McGrady, 7 points in the game. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Stolen by Weber. Pass break, here comes the West. From 6 feet. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Nash. 27 points for Shaquille O'Neal. Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
O'Neal against Iverson. That one goes. Count it. Iverson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
Nash with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And stolen by Iverson. Wash inside. Duncan on him. He gets it in there.
Look, when you're defending Bosh, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses or he'll do what he just did there.
Now, here is Weber. The kick out to Bryant. Fires from 18. Shoots from the baseline. Weber can't hit.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Here's Granger. Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
The West leading by 17. Bryant inside. Iverson covering. And a nice shot by Bryant.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
It's blocked by Shaq. Bryant against O'Neal. And Bryant kicks to Duncan. Iverson against Nash. To the inside. O'Neal. Nash outside. Over Iverson. Outside to Weber. No good from outside. The East trail by 19. Here's McGrady. Granger trying to get freed up himself. A shot by McGrady, no good. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Nash, the pass to Duncan. And stolen by Iverson. Stolen by Duncan. Weber with a screen on Iverson. Kicks it out to Bryant. Over Bosh. Here's O'Neal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. We'll get Jermaine O'Neal.
Shaq, such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul him there.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the West All-Stars.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
sinking these mid-range J's, Allen Iverson.
Nash kicks to Weber. Weber a screen. Here's Marion. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night. McGrady against Nash. Here's Bosch. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Iverson. McGrady left side. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
The West leading by 15 to the paint. And Weber throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Nice shot by Wallace.
Great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
Here is Nash. He's got 5. Weber with a screen on Arenas. Inside. And Weber throws it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Shaq against Iverson. Outside for Arenas. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 14-point game. A fader. Weber, the pass to O'Neal. Out to Nash. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. From the high post, he drills it. Bryant's got 20 points.
Boy, it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
Iverson outside. And he makes good on the layup. Iverson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Are you kidding? This is an all-star finish if ever I've seen one.
And that's one of the plays people are going to remember and talk about from this year's game for sure.
Here's Kobe after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Giving up the ball in the 2-man game right there. I think Kobe deserves a little more credit for his playmaking ability.
The East trail by 16. Iverson outside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Baron Davis, he's checked in for Kobe. And we're seeing more and more high schoolers coming straight to the NBA. Some wish the league would require players, Greg, to wait a few years first. Why is that?
Kevin, I think the concern is talent evaluation. But if you give high schoolers an opportunity to compete at a higher level, scouts should have plenty to decide.
Arenas, good.
You know, he's a volume shooter and a terrific scorer, but Arenas also is a crafty passer, too.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And some changes here for the East. Walker's checked in for Bosch. And Michael Redd is subbed in for Tracy McGrady. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Weber. Marion with it. Iverson picks him up. Nowitzki with the screen on Iverson. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. The West again cannot hit. The East trail by 10. Left side Arenas. Here's Iverson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The West All-Stars with the ball. Their big
Down
it goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam!
That is unreal. Davis, one of the most explosive athletes in the league.
Arenas passes to Wallace. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. Wallace has got 4 points in the quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
The West leading by 10. It's Davis on the wing. Back to Nash. And it's Marion in the corner. Nowitzki outside. Shoots over Walker. And it's the East with the rebound. Wallace has got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Walker fires from deep. And another 3 from the East.
Flashing that long-distance shooting ability. The D must get out there on Walker at the three-point line.
Now, here's Nash. 5 points in the game. Here's Nowitzki. Gilbert Arenas with the rebound. The East trail by 7. Floats it up for Walker. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Nowitzki with the screen on Arenas. Nash kicks to Nowitzki. Over Arenas. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Nowitzki's got 13.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Iverson outside. Walker dishes to Arenas. And he converts the layup. Now just a 2-point West All-Star lead.
You gotta be more forceful than that with Arenas. He's used to playing against physical defense.
Here's Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. And that's 15 points for Nowitzki. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the West All-Stars. They're up by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Nice shot by Terry. Here's Arenas. Granger outside. Passes it to McGrady. Outside, Walker spins, gets the bucket, and the foul. Baron Davis picks one up.
Against contact, Walker can still be very effective. He can beat you a lot of different ways.
And it's Terry with the ball for the West. 3-point lead. Duncan with the screen for Terry. Driving to the basket. Davis finds Nowitzki. Terry outside. Bryant gets a wide open look, and the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Walker. Count it, and the foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Bryant on the wing. Back to Terry. Duncan kicks to Davis. Duncan with the screen for Davis. Back to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Nice court awareness and feel on the floor there from Duncan. Set the screen and then found space to execute the roll.
Duncan's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. McGrady against Davis. The kick out to Red. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 4 assists in the game. Nowitzki sets a screen for Terry. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Baseline jumper. Again, the West All-Stars.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
Red misses. And so here are the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. On the wing, Terry. Davis in the corner. Over McGrady. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. West All-Stars with the rebound. Duncan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Nowitzki with the screen on McGrady. Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like watching Kobe when he's in that slash mode to the rim. Plays with force, knows how to get to the stripe.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. McGrady outside. In the corner, Granger with it. And another miss by the East.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Duncan finds Nowitzki. And here's Bryant for 3. From range, Kobe drills it.
And nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
The East trail by 6. McGrady outside. Walker with a screen for McGrady. Outside, Walker. Can they get it? The West grabs the miss.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Bryant. And Duncan throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Red misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside for Kobe. Duncan with a screen on Red. Here's Bryant. Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from McGrady. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And some changes here for the East. Jermaine O'Neal checked in for Walker. Bosch comes in for McGrady. And Iverson's subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Then for the West All-Stars, Shaq is checked in for Nowitzki. Weber comes in for Bryant. And it's Nash in for Jason Terry. Now, here is O'Neal. Duncan kicks to Davis. Over to the wing. O'Neal sets the screen for Nash. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Davis. Chris Bosch with the rebound. And here's Bosch bringing it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing here by 8. Iverson passes to Granger. Over Duncan. The offensive rebound. Here's O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Steve Nash.
And defenses know what O'Neal can do with the rock all over him that time.
That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic, big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
Shaq is screen on Iverson. Nash with it. He's picked up by O'Neal.
Defensive foul. Allen Iverson. Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
Iverson outside. Pass to Red. Granger kicks to Red. O'Neal sets the screen for Red over Davis. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Red. Here's Nash to the inside. Poked loose and stolen by Iverson. It's Red outside. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Red's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the East All-Stars. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Now here's Duncan after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Outside, Davis. Out to Nash for 3. The West again cannot hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Iverson. No good. That would have tied it. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Duncan with a screen on Red. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Iverson passes to Granger. Bosch with it. O'Neal a screen on Duncan. Down low. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Jermaine O'Neal. O'Neal's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Davis surveying the 4. Tries again. East grabs the miss. Red with the ball. Over Nash. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got his 7th rebound here tonight. O'Neal sets the screen for Nash. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, we often see this approach against O'Neal, trying to deny the big man a clean look, but he still finds a way to get it off.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line, but he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Michael Red. And West also making a switch. Kobe's checked in for Davis. Now here's Iverson. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Right side, Kobe. Weber with a screen on McGrady. Bryant with it, and Granger picks him up defensively.
Coming in hot. Bryant sees an opening and dives inside for the throwdown.
The East trail by 5. Granger outside. Back to Iverson. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. The West All-Stars pull it in. Weber's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Some nice passing here by the West. Weber with a screen on McGrady. Here's Bryant. Weber lays it up off the glass. And now a 7-point West All-Star lead.
Weber clearly knows how to score through physical defense.
Here's Iverson. Basket counts. Iverson's got 31 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Weber with a screen on Iverson. Nash with the bucket.
And Nash is such a clever player, a sensational floater from such an unpredictable player.
Now here's Iverson. It's blocked by Shaq. O'Neal passes to McGrady. Just 5 on the clock. Bosch trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Iverson. On the wing, Granger puts up a 3. The West All-Stars pull it in. Nash dishes to Bryant. Weber with a screen on McGrady. Kobe diving in, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And here's Bosch bringing it up for the East. 7-point differential. McGrady outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Shaq.
Allen Iverson taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Weber a screen. Nash kicks to Bryant. From the stripe, here's Weber. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
The East trail by 7. And here is Iverson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Iverson's got 35.
He's a difference maker. Iverson with all the shots in his arsenal and ready to deliver.
O'Neal sets the screen for Nash. Driving inside.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
Here's Iverson. Weber pulls it in. The West leading by 7. Shaq passes to Nash. Back to Shaq. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. 33 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And that one, good.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
The West All-Stars with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. Here's McGrady. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. The high post shot. It's blocked by Shaq. Weber against O'Neal. The pass to Kobe. Nash outside. And it's off from 3-point range.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
O'Neal dishes to Iverson. O'Neal a screen on O'Neal. Here's Iverson, and it's blocked. Outside Bryant. Driving in.
Oh, man. And the amazing moves, folks. Skillfully handling that rock and creating some space for himself.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Off target. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.